it's Adrian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to bring you my Sbooktober TBR. Sbooktober is a month-long booktube event that's been going on all through the month of October with Instagram challenges and video challenges. And at the end of the month, in the week leading up to Halloween, there is a Sbooktober Sbooktacular Read-A-Thon, and I am going to be taking part in that Read-A-Thon. So I'm here to bring you my TBR for that today. There are several challenges for this Read-A-Thon, and the cool thing about it is it's like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of TBR. So Novel Thoughts has created a map, and I will leave her link to her Sbooktober TBR video down below, where you can find out all the information, and also her blog is down there too. But there's a map, and you have to follow a path leading up to your spooky character team. It's very complicated. I'm not going to sit here and explain it all to you now because I have books to share with you, but if you want to know how that's going to work, you can go down to the description box and check out her video and her blog because it's very helpful. I have chosen the skeleton as my spooky team, so I'm going to show you my path on my way to my skeleton. I had to kind of go like a little bit around because I didn't have some of the books that I would have needed to fulfill those reading challenges. So I'm hoping that I can get these. They're kind of ambitious, so I might have to substitute some other books out at some point, but we'll see how far we can get. I know that I can't read 4 books in 1 week, so this is going to be an interesting one. But let's get started. So for this TBR, everybody starts off at the same spot, and that's trick or treat. Read any book of your choice. I'm just going to finish up whatever book I'm in the middle of. I'm thinking that might be an audiobook or Nevernight. I'm hoping that Nevernight is done by then, but I'm not sure which one that will be. Hopefully I'll be almost done with the book that I can just finish that up in the first day. Moving up to my second challenge, that would be a book set in the past. For this one, I'm going to be reading Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Ooh, I did it in one shot. Hooray me. I'm very excited about this book. It's been everywhere. I know Hunting Prince Dracula has just come out. I ordered it, but it hasn't come in yet. There are 2 books, total sidetracks, that I ordered from Book Depository that have not come in yet. And I think they forgot about me, and I'm getting very disappointed. But anyway, I'm very excited to read this one. It's perfect for the spooky kinds of months, and it should be interesting. Moving up on the path towards my spooky character is read a book told from a non-human perspective. For this one, I am going with Dolfje Weerwolfje Zilvertand by Paul van Loon. This is a book, I talked about one of these books in my October TBR that I've already read called Dolfje Weerwolfje. And Dolfje is a little boy, this is a Dutch book by the way. Dolfje is a little boy who discovers that he's turned into a werewolf when he's 7. My 8-year-old daughter has been asking me to read these books, and I read the first one and I'm still on the fence. I haven't decided if I think it's okay for her to read or not. Mostly because Dolfje says very bad word in the first book, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to read this one. This one is the second book or the 3rd book in the series, then you don't have to read them in chronological order. And if this one's okay, then I'll allow her to read them both. But anyway, this is my told from a non-human perspective, because this is told from the perspective of Dolfje, and he's a werewolf. Moving up on the path to challenge number 4 is to read a book with black on the cover. Now I have a optimistic choice and I have a slightly more realistic choice. My realistic choice would be Stalking Jack the Ripper again, because it's got black on the cover. But I would very much like to read Valiant by Holly Black. That was totally upside down because this is black on the cover, and I very briefly read the back of this book when I was picking my TBR, and it talked about modern fairies. I didn't read any more than that. I really just read the first sentence, and that sounds kind of interesting. And it's pretty big font, and the pages are not very filled. They're pretty wide margins, so this should be a book that I could read pretty quickly. But again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all these books, and I would like to actually make my way to my skeleton. So we'll see how this goes. Challenge number 5 for me is to read a book in 1 day. For this one, I'm going to repeat Dolfje Weerwolfje Zilvertand because this is a child's book. It's got like 150 pages, and they're pretty small, and I can do this in 1 day very easily. There aren't any other books that I could do in 1 day, so this is going to have to be the one that I go with. Challenge number 6 is to pick a book with a time word on the cover. This is the one that I struggle with because I don't really have not any of the books that I've picked already with a time word in it. So I have a book that I would very much love to read, but it is a monster of a book, and it probably would take me a week to read on its own. So I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I might have to pick a different book at some point. But A Torch Against the Night by Sabati here. I've been dying to read this book. It's very long, and it's going to take me a week to read it on its own. But, you know, miracles can happen. I believe in miracles. And lastly, as I make my way to my spooky skeleton, I will be reading a book that is a crime. And for this one, again, Stocking Jack the Ripper. If I only read one book in my TBR, then it would be this one because it fulfills most of the challenges. But we'll see. Wouldn't it be cool if I could like fulfill every single challenge with one book? Yeah, that would never happen, but it would be cool. Alright, so those are all the books that I plan on reading for this year's Sbooktober Sbooktacular TBR. I'm very excited about this readathon. It is the week that my kids are off from school, so hopefully I'll have a little bit more time for reading. Probably not, but I'm in the wishful thinking kind of mood today. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have not yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.